All right, welcome to episode 6 of Back to the Barbell. It is definitely a interesting time in my training. This is the strongest week I've ever had. I managed to pull this 345 you're seeing in front of you for a pause set of 4. The first pause isn't so good. This one is a little better. And then my third and fourth, I tried to be very intentional. As you can see, the back position suffered a bit, but good pause. And on this fourth rep, back position was a little recovered. Pause could have been better, but overall pretty good. As you see, the shin though took quite a beating. That's going to be the last sumo I do of this entire block. I don't have any long socks, and I don't feel like wearing pants in the 90-degree gym or whatever it is. It's pretty hot in there. So we're just going to go back to conventional at the end of this week. You'll see. This is a PR set of 8, I'm pretty sure. I didn't really say anything, post it on Instagram or anything, but 155 for 8 went pretty well. Most of the pauses are solid. But since then, bench is kind of plateaued. You'll see. I'm a few weeks behind in my training, so bear with me as I catch up here like I've been saying in the previous videos. But yeah, 155 for 8 moved pretty well here. Pretty excited about that. I really wanted to get 65 to move. As I'm recording this a couple weeks later, I still haven't managed it, but yeah, I mean, strongest week I've had for sure. 225 is still on the bar for my low bar, set of 7. I really am not expecting a whole lot out of my squat and my bench for all of this. I'm just trying to get back into the rhythm. Squat feels good. 225 doesn't feel like ridiculously heavy, but my cardio is definitely not there, and my consistency and the technique isn't really there. So I'm just gonna stick with 225 until it feels like ridiculously easy and consistent. As you can see from rep to rep, my depth is a little bit inconsistent. I think I'm always hitting depth, but it's like sometimes I'm a little too deep, other times I'm right on the line. My balance isn't necessarily perfect. The knees are kind of moving around. Like for me, when I watch this squat, I'm not really satisfied yet. It's not terrible, but it needs some work. And then the hypertrophy movement, as you can see, it was debilitating. And then the hypertrophy, still the same thing. The flexion rows, the pullovers with the dumbbell, and then the assisted pull-ups. Those are all pretty good, but very tough. Fatigue is definitely an issue here. And now we're back to conventional. This is Friday of the week, and conventional, it felt a little weird. As you can see, my setup takes a little longer, but boom, first rep felt good. This is a set of 8 here, shooting for RP 8. This is good. 275. I'm sure this is a PR. Pretty much everything's a PR now. I'm a lot stronger and a little bit bigger. I've gained a little bit of mass since I was doing powerlifting last. So this is, everything feels good. Really strong. Sumo definitely helped off the floor, being patient. My back position is pretty good from sumo. So as you can see, pretty solid. 275. I definitely undershot, but as you can see, the quick woo, I was very exhausted. That's cardio for sure. The 8s aren't really to build strength. I'm just trying to get back in the rhythm and get a lot of reps. Same with the 8s on bench here, as well as the squats. Everything is just to get some work in. Back down to 145 at the end of the week. 55 was a little too much, and honestly, just all the heavier training kind of brought down my output on the end of the week session. But overall, I feel cool. I feel strong. It's just everything feels really weird because it's been so long since I've done any of this. And then back to the same the same squat I forgot to mention before we do the back stuff. See, the depth is still a little iffy. Still got 225 on the bar. I'm still kind of figuring out, you know, where I want my torso. There's just a lot of kinks to work out. Toe position, stance width. My squat's always been a work in progress. Strength is finally come around, you know. 315 and more is pretty simple for a single now. Like I pretty much have it, regardless what I do with my stance, my bracing, my cadence. I can pretty much put 3 plates on and hit a nice single any given day of the week, which is great. So I'm just gonna keep toying with it. Obviously I'm gonna bring the reps down. I'm not even gonna throw a belt on, I think, for the rest of this block until literally we run this thing out. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it gets better. And then the hypertrophy movements, still tough. I'm just going to show you the end of these sets on the rows, the pullovers and the assisted pull-ups. Very tough. Trying to push everything to RP10 still. But the fatigue mixed with the barbell movements, I'm foreshadowing a little bit, is a little too much. Every session is tough, and I like to tell people, once all of your sessions start to be like RP 9 or 10, it's time to start switching some things up. Your overall fatigue level should be like a 6 or a 7 most of the time. Sure, you might have sets here and there that are really tough, but even if you're training like I am, super intense, only a couple times a week, you gotta be careful. That's gonna be it for the video. I will see you guys next time. All my links in the description.